am now leaving the asylum. See you later. I'm escaping. I'm not allowed to ride in the hall, so screw that rule. Bye. It's been nothing but hell living there for like 9 years. I've been nothing. Trust me, it's just, it sucks living there. So I call it the asylum. My little asylum. I like to escape once in a while and get out. 9 years I was a fucking target in that place because if they don't like you there, you're screwed. So I'm just sitting here, like I usually do sometimes after I get the dogs walked and the rest of my little guys settled in. I usually just come out for a bit of fresh air. Decide whether I'm going to sit here for a while or go down to the lake or a park or somewhere, you know, away from people. And that's why I'm feeling at night. I need the quiet. I feel tired, exhausted, and, you know, I don't even like talking on this tape. Yeah, I don't, it's hard for me to express things. But I'm going to talk to you guys anyway, so we'll be on a little adventure in about 20 minutes. If I can say. I'll take you down to the lake. I'm going to have to ride my bike real slow. Snail crossing. Lots of these little guys up here. I don't want to push any of them. So I'm going to have to be really extra careful where I go. A lot of people just don't give a shit about a snail. They'll run them right over. They don't care. I'm thinking, why don't you like this? So they ran you over just because you were slow. See a damn thing up there. And my like this anyways. So it's cool. That's all good. Alright, just I'm gonna shut this thing off so I don't bump into anything. Gotta concentrate. Yeah, so as we were saying earlier about living at that stupid place, it's like a stupid sale asylum. That's okay. I know I don't feel safe there and haven't felt safe there since the first month I moved in. People were coming in and out of my place. I don't know how many times I've changed my locks, but see, the thing is, when you change your locks, you gotta give the keys to the office. So who's coming in then? You know, I'm moving though. I'm moving somewhere where I can feel safe, and I'm not gonna be a fucking target by some assholes. You know, I don't know how to explain it. All right. I grew up in a world of violence. You know, violence in the home, violence outside the home, violence in school, violence in the street. You know, like, I'm in my adult years now, but it's like, do I really want to live in that kind of a world, you know? Just violent, 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 violent. No, thank you. The shot of the fish dropping out of the water probably wouldn't show up anyways. It seems like my whole life's a journey in the dark. Just like this. When I was a kid and I took off from home to stay out of the city or ship parts, I'd come to places like this to get away, sleep, safer, quieter, get my head on straight, figure out what the hell, you know, I'm just gonna do next. I'm more connected with Mother Nature than I am with the human race, you know what I mean? I just, I've always been that way all my life. Nature, it's been like a parent to me, and a guardian to me. more than my own parents. Yeah. Just ran into a whole bunch of cupboards. Does not help me with my arachnophobic. Oh, shit. Yeah. I like spiderwebs coming across your face, isn't it, guys? Not bleeding. I almost knocked over somebody's sandcastle. Oops. Almost. Excuse me while I make mine. Okay. Here's mine. Alright. Well, I can't see because it's dark out here. And I don't want to build it too big because my fingers are cold. But that's good. Yeah, it's okay. Trying to make a scully face, but my hands are too cold. Karen's right, I did raise myself. And just couldn't take the abuse anymore of being at home. So I said goodbye to my mom. I just couldn't work out a relationship with her. The abuse that we suffered through with my father just was too much for her, and she changed into a person that I just didn't recognize. And so I only really had a mom for a very short period of time. I never really had a father, and as for my brother, well, I don't find a relationship there when there isn't one. Extreme abuse that happened in the house, and then then there was abuse that happened after the left. So maybe I was just tired of it, and I didn't want to be around it. And the only way that I could ever escape it, as far back as I can remember, it's just tapping into my imagination and creativity and music. Nature, shit like that, to escape. I always wanted to do my own, but never knew how. How to go about doing that. For a lot of other things in life, but I pretty much went through every kind of abuse imaginable by pretty much every kind of person imaginable from any kind of walk of life, and all it's done is make me feel withdrawn from the world, and it's complicated, and it's hard, and I always feel awkward, I always felt alone, I always felt pushed out, locked up, I was told to shut up, I wasn't allowed to show my emotions when I was home, and away from home I couldn't show my emotions because I didn't really know how, and it was hard for me to express. So when I got a guitar and I started writing and doing stuff that way, I could express it that way in art. And when I got a camera, I did it that way, expressed it that way. It's still kind of hard though, and then trying to fit in somewhere to either go and share or to join or whatever, it just never worked for me. So I just kind of stay to myself, and I don't know where I'm at with it. I just do what I do. I mean, I've been through war with it, and it's just one of those things, it's one of those things that I have to deal with. It's not like I'm giving up on my creativity and what I want to do, because it's a part of me. I've had to restart over so many times in my fucking life. I just find it fucking so unfair, you know. And then I used to have this good habit of just purposely gutting myself. I mean, like dropping everything, dropping music, dropping creativity, you name it, just dropping it down to fucking nothing and just lie in bed with a sheet over my head and lie there thinking, okay, without this, who am I? And without this, you know, do I want to get out of bed? Do I want to start a new day? And just drop everything and see what hits me first thing in the morning, so to speak. And, well, sorry, it leads back to just who I am and what I enjoy doing. And I'm not out to be like some kind of big-ass famous fucking person or nothing like that, because I'm just not that kind of person. I just want to create and be left alone, you know, see what happens. You know, I go with it. You know, I didn't go to school for it. I didn't get a diploma for it. I'm not on a really high professional level or anything, you know, because I'm always starting over, and I'm always unsettled, and I'm always unsafe, and I'm always in these circumstances that just fucking pisses me off, because, like, all I want to do is, like, be settled and just sit there and create all day until I have a finished product I'm proud of that I want to share, you know? And that's just it. And it's like that all my life. It's like I'm unsafe. I'm unsettled. I have no way of expressing myself out. You know, I don't really need other people in my life or anything like that, but I do need to, like, you know, I kind of have a craving to express out certain things with my creativity and shit, you know. You know, in my life, people like to discourage me from being creative and who I was, and if they were supportive or encouraging, it's because, you know, it's a selfish reason, you know. It was just these people I knew. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Just take away from me and that's it, you know. It's not you. Why don't you go do something else, you know? Well, I ain't sorry. What did I tell you? Fucking do something else with your life and something. Well, I ask you to remove a part of your soul. Sorry, I can't do that. I am who I am, and if people can't accept me, and that's just fine. They don't have to accept me. I also don't think it's right that people wanted me to fucking choose either. You know, like, what do you think you're going to choose on? I'm going to stay true to myself, so if that seems selfish, I'll be even fine, but I want to be happy and true to myself first, and that's just that. I don't think there's anything selfish about wanting to stay connected to something that's a part of me. You know, I've never been accepted, I've always been made fun of, you know, because, you know, hey, I'm a beginner sled, you know, not do what everybody else does. I don't care. So what? So I don't do what everybody else does. You really don't want to be around a whole bunch of people that really don't have, really don't have a passion for it anyways. I'm an artist. I'm not a god. Nor do I choose to be like one. I don't know what people think, you know, how they think that way. They can think that way. I mean, we're all human beings. We're all equal. You know what I mean? I mean, no one's better than anybody else. We're all the same. It always seems to be no justice for the little guys, you know. You know, a lot of beer on the big guys. Just, you know, not allowed. You get treated like a joke. People abuse you. People want to stop you from doing what you want to do, and that's just freaking wrong. I like the public playground concept because it means a lot to me. And I like the idea of getting back to who I am in a safe place, you know. And I like the idea that, you know, anybody can show up and be who they are, you know. And that's just that. You'll have to excuse me, I'm having an extremely hard time talking on camera. This is part 1. Till next time, rock on.